Hello again, everybody. Grizzly here. I had an idea where now that Turkey has its own focus tree and can go down the Ottoman path, we can recreate the Central Powers. So, I went through and made a preset where everybody is random with the exception of Germany restoring the Kaiser, Hungary restoring Austria-Hungary, and Turkey restoring the Ottoman Sultanate. Now, the issue with this is if you do this but decide you don't want to play as Turkey, it seems to be broken. They just go straight democratic and don't seem to ever want to change over. And another issue is if Hungary ever gets denied, so like say Austria decides not to accept the referendum, they don't seem to ever actually want to push it. And the same thing with like Czechoslovakia. If Czechoslovakia says, no, I'm not interested in your protection, they'll just sit and leave Czechoslovakia as just guaranteed. Which is a bit lame because then they don't really contribute much. But we're gonna play as Turkey. We're gonna try and be the Ottoman Sultanate and see where we can go. And everybody else is full random. I ran a test game with this where the UK just started puppeting Iraq and Iran. So people do fight. I mean, Italy is full random, but their options are basically fascist. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. All right, let's jump into it. So let's start with research. Gonna do the generic open where I just try to get an economy going. Come over to my civs. I think we're basically forced because we're demilitarized. Maybe not. Maybe that's not having an effect. Maybe I'm thinking of Austria-Hungary. Their demilitarization has the issue. Yeah, because we remilitarized the Dardanelles and the Bosphorus Strait. So let's go for this. Start working on that. Let's take some civilians, build them, build 2 there, and then 1 there. And that'll get us a couple civs a while. And we have some focuses to give us some more. Let's focus heavily on infantry equipment for now. Make sure we have a stockpile. 3 dockyards. Okay, let's just go with... What does our navy look like? Our navy consists of 6 destroyers, 2 light cruisers, and a battle cruiser. Not fantastic. It's gentlemanly. Guy's bold, which means he's faster and deals more damage. He gets Ironside experience. I like him. But back to the dockyard question. So we got a lot of destroyers right now. If we get experience, we can start creating the 1936s. But for right now, let's stick with these. Punch out a bunch of them, put them into there. Alright, unassigned divisions, let's just throw them all into one army for now. Assign someone. You've got great attack. Oh, we need to take about 7 of them. Give it to Kazim, who is fast. And we'll just leave them there. Put a field marshal, just so that's happening too. And up to 5 speed, and let things go. Missing equipment production of support equipment and light tanks. So let's get these in here. We only need 24 light tanks. So I'm going to drop the fighter production down. And do that. So at least then we're creating some. And the next mill factory we get will go there. Actually, what I'll do is I'll throw this up. There we go. We need aluminum and rubber to make these a little better. We don't need that much. What kind of resources do we have here? Do we have any aluminum? We have so much chromium. Problem is that might not help us. What a... Chromium's for the heavy tanks, isn't it? It uses 3. Mediums, do you use any? No. Super heavies use it. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll go for some heavy tank ideas, because I don't know what else we're going to use chromium for. Like, is used in the construction of advanced engines. Does it come in for any planes? Nope, I think chromium might be, especially Navy. Submarines, heavy ships. Okay. Used in capital ships. So we might be able to go, and for stronger destroyer. Okay. It's weird that a destroyer needs a chromium. A cruiser doesn't. Why is a 1944 cruiser use less material to create than a destroyer? That's got to be some balancing thing. They must value destroyers more, which makes sense. I mean, production cost, though. That's probably why. Heavy ship uses a carrier, submarine. So we could make a decent navy. We have the supply for a decent navy. We already have transport ships. So we might forgo the air. Basically just plan fighters, not go through anything else. Have air superiority, but take control with the Navy and do landings. Go for super heavy tanks to punch lines. That'll probably be the plan. Finish that. Let's fully integrate the bank. Event or decision. Let's do that. Soviet Union opposes our remilitarization. Too bad. No compromise. The British have abandoned us, but the Soviet Union backed down. They don't want to fight this early. Neither do I, really. But it's early enough that, honestly, if that happens to you, and you're not playing like a multiplayer game, you can just restart. Mechanical engineering. Okay, that's some research speed. Let's take more research speed. I'm not sure which doctrine will go down. If we do any air, I think we'll take either strategic destruction or operational integrity. Which one gives more air support? There's air superiority 20. There's fighter agility, so that's going to boost our fighters. Air superiority of 15. We're looking at 35%. %50 boost. This is fighter agility 2. $25. So strategic destruction will actually give you more air superiority. We'll go that way, and then if we decide to go for some kind of crazy strat bomber later, that would be helpful. Let's uncheck some of these boxes that we don't need. We're going to just leave the fundamentalist options happening, because if we're going to go Ottoman, which are the fundamentalist faction, it doesn't really hurt us that they have power in these states. Yeah, I mean, they're reducing max factories right now, but doesn't mean anything. In the end game, we would just be spending political power to kind of hurt ourselves. Okay, let's see what advisor we can get. He's giving us political power gain. That's great. We got a silent workhorse. Let's take him. We have room for another. Maybe I should grab a theorist for some XP trickle. Well, we're constructing civilian factories. Let's grab him. Oh, we have another national focus. Let's take the 6 arrows. Let's take dispersed industry. I do think it's generally better. I mean, you get a little more factory output. Yeah, you get 5% more. I think these stack, but it's 5% more each time. So factory output does definitely, like, get stronger with that. Each factory does more. But this is going to give you your retention and a stronger base, so when you switch stuff over, you're better. I think it's close, but I do think dispersed industry is the better choice. It's just more flexible. What, excavation? Let's take radio. It's such decent buff. Ethiopia capitulated in June. That's about standard. Did Italy do the stupid strat? No? Okay. The AI doesn't really do that. I don't know if you still can. You could play as Italy and just lay mines around you and just drag on the war in Ethiopia. And if you do that, then you just leave these mines in here, so when World War II kicks off, you're already reasonably well defended in the Mediterranean. Which one we... guess we'll take that a while. It's 35 days, so it's pretty quick. Could modify... Who do we have? Military theorist. We'll go for him. Let's try to deal with these fundamentalists real fast. See what we got. No luck. How is that doing over here? Going down in a lot of these states on their own. Which I would not have expected. Let's grab this. Turn off these, because these aren't particularly great. At least I don't think so. Maybe I'm missing something. I mean, if you're going down the traditional route, or the Kemal Ataturk route, where you just try to basically be democratic and peaceful, and you don't want to switch over to the traditionalists, then those can be useful, because it's a 50-50 chance that the traditionalists will give pretty much just give you a state, or the Kemalists just completely take over one. So either way, that's good if you're going that route, but we're not going that route. We got planes. Let's just attach them to this army. We got close air support and fighters. We started with an upgraded close air support. But why don't we actually switch this over? Doesn't feel like it's as good, but I think it probably is. Let's try another one of these, see where we get. We lose again. Let's take excavation. We'll start heavy tanks. Heavy tanks are going to be useful because we have all that chromium. Take any artillery. We have some options as far as what we want to take here. We're gonna have heavy tanks. Let's look at our focus tree. Focus tree will tell us which ones we're gonna get boosts for. Ah, so it just straight gives flat boosts. 2 land doctrine bonuses. Alright, I like that. You get mountain infantry and engineers, or 2 military factories and a light tank. Yeah, I think that's probably better. Just because 2 free factories, 2 free building slots. So if we have any option, we can go either way. Let's do mass assault. Deep battle gives tank organization. We've got such a population that that could be good. Then again, air-land battle leads to you getting extra air superiority. But we can't fight every way at once. We can't win the air, have great tanks, and have a decent navy. You never seem to be able to do that. We're going for tanks. Generally don't like Grand Battle Plan. Do we just go down the Blitzkrieg? hard to say. I think because we're only going to be going for fighters to maintain air superiority. The rest we're going to be looking towards the Navy to be able to do cheeky landings and take them. So we're going to want infantry and tanks. So let's just forgo the idea of having extra air superiority. We're just going to take what we can from the air doctrine. Artillery, recon, armored car division, air support. I think we're actually just going to go with mass assault because we have a decent amount of manpower in Turkey to start with. And we can run down here, and this does a lot for tanks, if I remember. Tanks get extra breakthrough and org. Don't lose, you get better reinforcement rate. 2 more organization for tanks. Recovery rate for tanks. Yeah, we're gonna go mass assault. We'll take this because it generally gives us a bunch of political power when they accept. Radio's done, reinforcement rate's going up. Over to industry, this is a little too far ahead of time. We're going to need to start to invest in some of this, because if we're going to have a navy and tank-based army, we're going to need fuel. Let's go for this state, 50% chance. We lose. Building was sabotaged. I guess just infrastructure? Yeah, well, they don't have a lot of infrastructure anyway, so that's... oh, boo-hoo. Create an agency and just throw that guy over there to crush some resistance. Ooh, only a 20% chance, 20% chance, 20. Okay, we're just gonna have to wait, because I ain't rolling for 20% chances. I clicked on the airfield. Usually 50-50, sometimes I don't read. As I'm sure you guys have realized at this point. We need a steel. Let's take it from the German military junta, so they get a free civilian factory in the meantime. How are they doing? Oh. They won. What's Hungary doing? They're doing the industrial revitalization. Huh. I think they go reintegrate the railroads, and then they demand a referendum. Because I think the AI is set to wait long enough that they get some of these better efforts. Like, I think they wait until they get armament effort 3. I wish they'd wait till they take construction effort, but a little dangerous to do so. But with the German military junta taking control, they're not going to Anschluss Austria anyway. So it's not really an issue. You could wait as long as you want if you're going to do this with, like, if you have 2 friends. Non-aggression pacts with some of the Middle Eastern forces. That's good. Let's grab the next tier for synthetic refineries. Another national focus. We'll cooperate with the Debt Council. It may lead to us being able to get rid of it. Ooh, we have an industrial project. Let's get that extra steel first. We got 200. Do we want to change something about our nation? Get free trade, civilian economy. How much range would we really need? It'll make them so much cheaper. I do like that idea. Tanks, we'll give them extra speed or extra soft attack. And extra armor. I think I'd just take that one. It's only 75, so we can do that. Go over here, decisions, and see if any of these got better. 20%, 20%, 17%. No, they've only gotten worse. Okay. Where's that operative at? First, let's make anti-partisan a thing. Recruit an operative. We'll start with you just because you have more nations. I could maybe steal some tech from the Soviets. That could be useful. Root out resistance over here. Actually, if we're going to do that, because we are a little behind, let's make sure we keep upgrading these. Take probably Commando. Invisible Ink. Blueprint Stealing, and then S-Pills. Let's utilize foreign capital. Events or decisions timing out. Oh, we can absorb the debt. Let's do that, and let's pay it off. Take care of that as fast as we can. We had the political power. And we got our first heavy tank, which is just groovy. Let's increase... No, I lied. Let's get just basic support weapons, or where are we at here? I keep saying it, let's actually grab excavation. It's too good. How's that resistance looking? It's going down. I'm actually going to check. We might grab MPs. Just to make these cavalry better. Yeah, I'm going to duplicate to a new division. We'll do that, since they're here to break resistance. We'll put them to the room. And we'll grab MPs next. Still need that support equipment. We don't have any mills to create them. Light tank. Let's start on that heavy tank, which has the boost, so it's getting extra soft attack, which is pretty nice. Decisions available. Just rooting these guys out again. Yep, and that hasn't gotten any better. Ooh, we can discuss investment opportunity. Let's do it with the German Empire. Another national focus. Missed that. Wasn't paying attention. course I wasn't paying attention. This can get us 2 mills, and then if we go, we can get naval dockyards. So let's do that. Intelligence agency is done upgrading. Anti-partisan again. Kingdom of Hungary is demanding a referendum. Good. Let's see if they get it. If not, this will be over and we'll do a quick restart. Hoping they pull it off. Can't see how they're progressing. Hey. Well, on that note, we are at time, so I will see you guys in the next one. If you like what you're seeing, do leave a comment, subscribe. I will catch you then.